Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, was speaking to American media about the outcome of the Trump-Putin meeting on Friday. He said the Russian president had made some concessions around 5 key territory regions that had been heavily contested by Moscow, adding that Vladimir Putin had agreed to what he called robust security guarantees, calling these game-changing, without confirming whether they will involve U.S. boots on the ground. Back in Moscow, the Russian president addressed a press briefing where he summarized results of the meeting in Alaska. According to him, it was both timely and very useful. All areas of cooperation was discussed, and the Ukraine crisis was discussed fairly. He says they took the opportunity to discuss the genesis, the origins of the crisis, and that the elimination of these root causes that should form the basis of a settlement. He said the dialogue with Trump was frank and informative. The high-profile talks on Friday between President Trump and President Putin lasted more than 2.5 hours.
I'm very pleased to be here with you today.
In the meantime, European leaders and the Ukrainian president are preparing to meet with Trump at the White House on Monday. During a press conference on Sunday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he remains in the dark about what was discussed between Trump and Putin in their high-profile meeting in Alaska. He said he wanted the U.S. president to share details with him and the European leaders. He doubted the Russian president will provide any security guarantees, but welcomed the U.S. decision to offer Ukraine security guarantees in the event of a peace deal with Russia. The European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, who was also at the press briefing, addressed the issue of peace negotiations and ceasefire.
I think not the term is so important. Important is, and it matters, what's the effect. And the effect must be stop the killing. That's the most important part. Whether we call it a ceasefire or it's a peace deal, stop the killing. Point number one.
In another development, French President Emmanuel Macron told reporters on Sunday afternoon leaders headed to the White House on Monday must remind the U.S. president what unites the U.S., Ukraine and the EU, citing their shared desire for peace and for Russia to respect international law and territorial sovereignty. Attending Monday's meeting are leaders from the UK, Italy, Germany, Finland, France, NATO and the European Commission.